I got started fly fishing about 4 years ago when I first came down to Texas. One of my roommates got a fly rod and he let me go out in the middle of the street and practice casting without a actual hook on it, so I wouldn't hook myself in the back of the neck. And he would bring me out to the lake occasionally, and I didn't catch a fish for about a year. Yeah, so I just remember it was a little bluegill. Um, I'd say my favorite trip was actually with you and two other of our roommates, Colin and Topher. We went to the Guad right after it got stocked with a bunch of trout, and it was funny because there's so many people out there, but there was really like all the fish were still shocked, so none of them were. You see these huge rainbows, like 20-inch rainbows, and they just weren't biting, and everyone was really livid. And then one of Topher foul hooked it in the side, and everyone came over and said, "What fly are you using?" Because technically he cheated, and everyone was trying to figure out what to do. When in reality, he didn't. He cheated to catch it. Um, I like it that it's because I grew up fishing just with a normal button. I forget what they're called, kind of or an open face. But fly fishing is a lot more interactive, and it's a lot harder to get to. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just like it's harder to catch a fish because you actually have to hook, and the lure and the fly all have to like exactly represent like what is currently hatching, and so I think it takes a lot more into consideration on the fisherman's part, and it's a lot more rewarding when you actually catch a fish.
And where?
Um, Biggest fish I ever caught was out in Montana, the backcountry. Um, there was a ranch and a river just ran right through it, and me, my brother, and my dad went out there, and my dad always taught us, 10 and 2, but it was a 24-inch brown trout, and the thing fought so hard I actually like got pulled into the water, and well, I didn't get pulled into the water, but I went in because the fish started like swimming with the current, and so I couldn't. It was just with how big the fish was, I couldn't catch up to it. So I actually had to like go downstream with it, and I ended up coming up with it. And it was just funny because when I got out of the water with it, my brother and my dad were looking at me laughing, cracking jokes. So yeah, that was it.